Good morning, everybody. Welcome back to the Cabrota live stream. Today we'll be going over what the battle box has to say about today, and yeah, just getting right into it. So we had a nice little run up over the weekend, and then yesterday we kind of dropped back down. Kind of retested the level we were kind of running into before we had that nice run up over the weekend. So yeah, we'll kind of check that out today. See what the battle box has to say. Yeah, let's get right into it. So we'll head on over to the to our trading screen. Got the chart pulled up right now. Our trade the other week sort of panned out, but not really. I mean, if we ran it over to level, we kind of got that trade there, but we didn't get our down trade either. It kind of was crazy that day. We had a nice breakdown here, and then came back up and ended up breaking above. Still didn't really retest it like we would have wanted, so yeah, it was that would have been a hard trade to take. But yeah, then we had this nice run up over the weekend. So if you were watching that, nice trade. And then yesterday we had a sort of breakdown here on the lines. So price action been a little bit all over. We had, I think that was, yeah. But yeah, we'll check out kind of what's gonna do today. So first things first, we'll go ahead on over to our battle box and we'll make a daily market recap or review. So like normal, we'll have to go and get those screenshots. So 4 hours is going to be the first one. Double click everything. And I'm going to go ahead and get rid of this for one. Get rid of these. And then I'm going to, for now, I'm going to hide our live stream lines and get rid of these 3. We go. All right, and then we'll get our screenshots. One on the 4 hour, one on the 1 hour, one on the 15, and the last one on the 5 minute. Then next thing we're going to do is we're going to go ahead back to that 1 hour. We're going to go down 4 from the crosshairs like we always do. 1, 2, 3, 4. Then you click over and go down to fixed range volume profile. But then you're going to go to the day before at 7. So yeah, today's the 12th, so we're going to go to the 11th at 7. And then we're going to go to the 12th at 7 with our front. And we'll get something like that. And then what I'm going to do for the live stream is I'm going to go and grab my levels that I already have and just drag them on top. If you don't have the levels on there, it's pretty easy to put on. It's just going to be rays. I believe they're extended rays is what they call them, but if you just hit Alt-J, that'll give you the ray that you want to use. But I'm going to go ahead and I already have them on here, so I'm just going to go and grab mine. So this will be the 24-hour levels for the first one that we're doing. Go ahead and throw these on here. And then I'll go in and edit them. We got pretty close. Go. And then last one. Sweet. So they're all lined up with those levels. I'm going to go ahead and take a screenshot of those levels. And then I'm going to go and get my other levels. So we got the morning ones. I'm going to take off these. And I'm going to move my FRVP to 3 o'clock this morning. So I'm going to grab the back of it, where it was on 7 the previous day, and I'm going to move that to 3 o'clock this morning. Just like that. I'm going to take these and just kind of drop them on there. Just like that. Move them forward. Sweet. So they're all on there. Got them all nice and lined up. Get one more screenshot of these, and then we'll be grabbing the 30-minute candle. So I'm going to go ahead and get rid of this FRVP, and then I'm going to hide those lines there, those rays. And then we are going to the 30-minute, and we're going to go to the 7:30 candle, which is the last one. We're going to go from the high. It's going to be up here right under where it says Kubroda on my screen, but right under our logo, or right under where it says Kubroda right here, there's going to be a high and then a low right next to it. So you can see the O, H, L, and C, open, high, low, close. So the H and the L is what we're looking for though. So you're going to hover over the bar that you want, and then you're going to type that number in to the ChatGPT. So I'm going to say, for mine, I'm going to say 30-minute candle, dot, 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 and then go down a level and say high. And then I'm going to type the number in, 119,233. 33. Sweet. And then we're going to go and we're going to type low next, and we're going to grab that same number, or that we're going to grab that low number down. So 118,441. Awesome. So now that we got everything on there, we'll just hit send. And we'll go back to here so you can kind of see how I put it in there. Spirit Maker says it looks like OpenAI updated to 5.0, which makes the battle box even better. Now it needs the input at FRVP levels. Yeah, so we got that update. Should make pretty much any AI you're going to use better, but yeah, it's exciting. Be a little better, a little nicer for us. So let's check out that review. News coming out this morning. Yeah, I'll check that real fast. Second. Cryptograph.com. Check out today, 12th. So yeah, we do have some news at 8:30, but the major news that we had was at 7:30, which is probably what this is all from. Yeah, core CPI data all came out at 7:30. That's probably what. Oh, you can't even see it. That's what this 7:30 candle, we probably had a lot of movement on that because of that 7:30 CPI data. So we'll have to be weary of that, I guess, as we're trading going forward. But most of it should have been taken out of the system. We'll see though. Let's see what the battle box says. So we got on the 4-hour, it says you got a uptrend continuation from recent breakout, testing the HCF resistance near 119, 128. So about the top of the excuse me, about the top of the candle here. The EMA is stacked bullish. So we got they're not completely stacked bullish, but close. Slightly extended, MACD momentum strong, RSI is high mid zone. Yeah, so we got that strong MACD momentum going downwards, and then we got the RSI kind of sitting in the upper zone here, which is more bearish than bullish, I would say. We're not really going, it's not showing any either direction really, but just more sideways. But still, that's more likely it's gonna go down from here. And then you got the Stochas curling, looking like they could fire up. MACD is definitely strong to the downside, like I always say. 8 candles, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So you still got 3 candles left of near guaranteed momentum. It doesn't always work like that. Like, see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then you had the momentum slowing down, but then you got 2 more technically, so 7, close to 8. But yeah, so we're looking, I would say, more bearish than bullish on the 4-hour. We are above the 200, above that 21, so that's looking good. The indicators are just iffy there. Good 1-hour, we got a pullback from 119, 595, 119, 595. Oh. 595, that's like up here somewhere. Oh, I guess 595. It's like right here on this red moving average here. That's the, I don't use that one that much. I think it's a 50. Yeah, 50. So yeah, right on that 50 is where it's got price action kind of rejecting that level at least. With the bounce attempts, MACD is curling up, RSI is recovering from mid 40s. So you got MACD curling up here. We're showing some green actually on the MACD. So momentum is flipping. You got the RSI kind of curling upwards down at the bottom. And then you got Stochas here. They got a dip, and then now we're kind of going back up. Pretty bullish overall across the 1 hour. Then we also recovered that 21 here. We had broken it here, which if you've seen the stream before, we talked about it before, but if you break this 21 or any 21, more than likely you're going to come down and retest that 200 again before moving upwards again. But you can see we kind of broke down, and then now we got that break above the 21. So if we can hold it here and see that 21 start to kind of scoop out, we'll continue to go up. 15-minute Got the rejection at the 200 EMA. Price is attempting to reclaim. MACD is flat. So we got that rejection there, and then we got MACD. Well, that news at 7:30 kind of screwed up, but yeah, we probably would have been flat before that. Oh, MACD's crawling up. Yeah, so yeah, we're curling up here. RSI is mid 40s, low 50s. So we're starting to curl up on the RSI as well. So yeah, we're looking at maybe a possible little pullback here and then a pull higher. Stoches are showing that we're going to curl down, and MACD is kind of losing its momentum here. So if we see a turn pretty soon, we'll see a nice little move up again. 5 minute, we got the fresh bullish push off intraday support, 118.763. So about the 200 basically. We got that retest there. I'll go ahead and turn on all my lines again. Yeah, so we actually retested that POC basically. Turned around, started coming up. Not a bad little pullback there. MACD is curling positive, so it already curled positive a long time ago. And then we got the MACD is kind of curling over here. We are losing momentum on it. RSI is still pretty bullish. It's getting up there though, getting near this top level here where we're gonna start seeing a nice curl over here. But for now, still more bullish than bearish. And then you got the stoches are showing us that we're gonna have a downturn, but right now we're possibly gonna have a little bit of a curve here and maybe possibly another run up. Another push. So that's what the charts are kind of looking like. So check out the different levels that the VADWALK is saying. So there's our market summary review, and we got resistance at 119.703, and then 119.595. Support at 118.828. And then we got the VAL at 118.231, and then the micro shelf at 118.109. So our trade strategy for outlook for today is the breakout trigger being 119.233. Above this level with the 15-minute close and a volume potential push to 119.595 or 119.703, which would be the 24-hour VAH. No macro calendar update. Yeah, so we already went over that. At 7:30, there was a core CPI data and some other CPI data coming out, which typically affects the crypto market. So that would have been something to watch for, but it already happened. Execution considerations, we got longs require 5-minute and 15-minute alignment. Volume impulse to clear volume very high without a wick rejection. Breakdown shorts favored only if 1 hour MACD flips down and FRVP POC is lost with the strong volume. Avoid chasing mid-range, focus on trigger levels, watch it for breakouts around POC, use flag pullback confirmation before scaling in. Sweet, so that's really it. So we got that nice move here. Started to break above it, but it's really saying if we get that break above here, retest, and it'll be on the shorter time frame. So get a nice close above here, retest on the 5, and then most likely we'll move up to something like this level here. It's not anything terribly exciting. Yeah, not anything great. But we're gonna check out the battle plan next. So we'll head back on over to ChatGPT and say something like, let's build the battle plan. Here. 119, 730, yeah. So yeah, that'll be around the volume area high. That from the 24 hours, like right here. So you got that volume area high right there. It's kind of the level to be aiming for. Hard line in the sand. Alright, let's check out the battle plan. Terrain summary. Price position mid-level. Mid-value coil between FRVP, POC, and volume area high after breakout. Volume behavior. The initial push faded at volume area high, bounced off the POC. It's moderate. Buy volume. HTF structure. 4-hour trend still bullish. 1 hour in pullback recovery phrase. Alright, so the primary attack routes that we got for today, we got a breakout push of 119, 233, close above on the 15-minute plus a 5-minute retest flag, and then you buy on the volume showing that's going to continue. Targeting about 119.703, or Streammaker kind of said in the comments, 730, that area. Wick rejection at the volume area high. Trap long is the next one, so we need to reclaim that 118.441. We'll get divergence in the 5-minute bullish engulfing candle, and then we are targeting 118.828 to 119.233. So that one's a lot smaller of a trade. Janet's asking about buying. I don't even know what token that is. No, I didn't buy it, and I mean, not financial advice, but I wouldn't get into anything like that. I mean, that thing doesn't even really have a name. What is that, like 7 AIX? Yeah. I don't know. I'm not even going to look into that. That's not something I would be looking at, Janet. We got the breakdown short of 118.441, 5-minute and 15-minute sell volume confirm. And then we'd be looking at a trade to 118.231 to 118.109. So that'd be the down trade for today. And that'll put us right under the 24-hour volume area low. If we took a trade down to there. The other thing that the other setup it says is a fade short. So but our trigger levels at 119.703. So if we hit that low and get a lower high and then declining by volume, get in, and we're going to target 119.233, 118.828 area. And then you want to get out if you see a 15-minute close above the volume very high. Yeah. Yeah, Janet shouldn't be bothering the chat anymore. I don't know what she's trying to do here. Here, let me see if I can get it fixed. Kick her out of the chat, basically. And she's gone, so I don't know if she's messing around. I'll be trying to watch the chat though. No. But yeah, don't even mess with that coin, guys. Or I wouldn't mess with that coin. You guys can do whatever you want. Enemy fire zones. So we have resistance. Volume area high is resistance at 119.703. So that's that area we're targeting. And then at 118.828, that's about the should be about the PSC. Yeah, so that's about the 24-hour POC for today. Oh yeah, it says it right there, POC pivot. And then 118.231 is going to be wherever the 24-hour volume area low is. So we're looking for that as another area to target. So really kind of just targeting the 24-hour volume area high and volume area lows, depending on which way the market gives us to get in. We'll expect fake outs near 119.233 and 118.441. Avoid mid-range entries, and we're watching for Asian session liquidity sweeps overnight. Let's say when let's see. We're looking from 7 p.m. What is that? CST, Central Standard Time. So it's 7 to 10. So that'd be our time here. We are New York. That'd be 8 to 11. But that's later tonight. Yeah, that's great. I don't know why it told us to watch for that, but that'll be later tonight. So I guess if you're up, you can check that out. But yeah, really, that's really it. We're kind of just waiting for that price to get into our range. We're almost there. Get a close above there on the 15-minute. Can probably look at this this long here, but I don't know. Even if we get it, yeah, I guess that's the trade I'll probably be watching for today. Is for a breakout here and then a retest on the 5-minute. Get in, take that trade up to basically the 24-hour volume area high, which is the 119,700 slash 730 area. Be looking for the little 1-to-1 ish trade. Like you can put your stop up higher, but like we always say, it's better to run your stop out and not be worried about it. I mean, I'd rather, at least for me, I'd rather have my stop kind of like this, and then once it gets past like, I don't know, maybe I would I haven't really looked at it a ton, but like say, oh, like right here is where I could put my stop. Just based off this level, I'd rather put my stop out here and say, oh, when it gets to here, I'll just take it off. You don't lose as much. Alright, here's that breakout. Now you just gotta wait another 15 minutes for the close, and it's gotta close above, but so far that candle, that wick is not nice looking. Continue that, and we probably won't continue up. That wick's kind of saying we're gonna go down, but it does show that we're getting some volume, so we'll see. Could go either way. But yeah, so just be on the lookout for that. We'll have the levels from the recap, or levels from the live today posted, and then we'll also have our recap coming out at 10. So if y'all want to check out the recap, go ahead and check that out. We're going to go over the price action yesterday and some of the trades maybe that we might have took yesterday. That'll just all be give us a little more insight into what happened. Can help you out too with like learning how to use the battle box and kind of see where our minds are at as we're trading here at Kubota. So go ahead and check that out, and then yeah, just make sure to like and subscribe, and because it really helps us make some more videos like this, make more content like this, and then also go ahead and check out our other socials. There should be, I believe there's some in the description, but if not, you can find it on our channel. Oh man, now we got Josh doing the same thing. Oh. Alright, he's been reported. Report chain too. Alright. Yeah, I don't know why we had so many spammers today, but thank y'all for all the real people that are watching, and hopefully y'all have some good trading today. And yeah, happy trading. Enjoy it.